Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your man, Fat Man Buddha. I'm glad that y'all chose to come chill, come sit, listen, man. Hope y'all are entertained. You are definitely going to be informed. And, bruh, who else are you going to chill with besides the coolest dude on YouTube? I ain't even doing this for monetary funds, bro. I'm doing this because hey, I literally just want to get this information out here. And if I do it for monetary funds, they are going to shut me down and try to force me to do their programming. Fuck that. I'd rather just be free, man, because information is free, entertainment should be free, but most importantly, conversation should be free. So, man, let's dive into something unusual, unknown, and something that y'all should be paying attention to anyway.
We're seeing, what we're seeing is that we are in a transition. We had this strong economic growth because of the work that this president has done in the past 18 months. And now what we're seeing is a transition into stable and steady growth.
Hilarious. Hilarious, bro. It is hilarious at what's going on, Bucks world. That's accurate. Oh yeah. And what do all these people have in common? They're all pedophiles. Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, she's the biggest one. Believe that. Believe that. What do all those people have in common? Each and every one of them is a pedophile. Each and every one of them. Hey. We're still waiting on that list, aren't we? Everything's going on. Has everyone forgotten about Epstein's list? Have we forgotten why they killed him? Supposedly. Because we still haven't seen the body. I mean, these people allowed Saddam Hussein to be lynched on national TV. Saw his body swinging and everything. I'll never forget that. But we can't see Jeffrey Epstein's body? Huh. I just want to see the list. Yeah. All these healthy people. All these healthy people.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can watch you weave and breathe.
Hey, all those healthy bodies. You saw that none of them, what did they say? The main killer, the main attribute was to die from that disease, being obese. They said that if you were old or obese, you were gonna get killed first. But look at all these healthy people that are in shape, dropping like flies. All right, Sway.
Almost inconceivable that Biden would have even thought of running for re-election. He's destroyed our country, and yet he says in his recorded piece that he wants to finish the job. That's right, he wants to finish the job of destroying our country.
Nobody works harder for the American people than President Biden and Vice President Harris. Everything they do, they're thinking about each and every one of you.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
We are going to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
I don't understand the point that you're making.
Now, after 2 years of good work, President Biden and I have a lot of really good material to show for it.
Just wanted to let you know, the little 8-year-old girl had 67 different DNA samples inside of her.
They are extorted, abused, neglected, and that is why I blew the whistle in 2021. I witnessed firsthand the horrors of child trafficking and exploitation.
Let's finish the job.
The government knows they're here. How is this happening?
Their legs are getting ripped off in chicken processing plants. They're shattering their backs, falling from roofs.
These are kids that went through the process.
Let's finish the job.
I'm so proud to run for re-election with our president, Joe Biden, so we can finish the job.
Joe has changed our country for good. America has seen the true character of the person I've known for so long.
Biden said that inflation would be a temporary problem. Fast forward to today, Americans are paying higher prices for just about everything.
And he's not done. He's ready to keep pushing us forward.
Trans students are not under attack. Christians are under attack. Truth is under attack. And reality is under attack. What we need is reading, writing, and arithmetic. We need education and not indoctrination.
Joe?
Look, everyone, hello. Jill and I, and Kamala and Doug, wanted to get together for two reasons. So many of you were with us throughout the incredible ride in 2020, through to this very day. Just look at all we've accomplished so far. Let's finish the job, and we're within reach. MAGA Republicans are trying to take us backwards. But together, we're not going to let them do that. Instead, our agenda is going to bring us forward and build on the progress we made to finish the job. We've gotten so much done.
Let's give a round of applause to all the brave kids here who got their shots. It's been thoroughly reviewed and rigorously tested. It's safe, it's free, and it's available for every child in this country 5 and up.
So let's go win this thing. Let's finish the job.
Message. So, a lot of people don't realize that, just like how humongous chimeras talking cold when they want to be racist, when they want to say nigger, they say thug. When they want to say that, oh, he can't be fooled like the other Negroes, they call you uppity. You understand? You have to understand that the U.S. government has codes as well. And these codes they're not talking to you, they're talking to they are talking to their Masonic Lodge brothers. You understand? You have to understand that the local Masonic lodges are vastly different from the hierarchy of the Masonic lodges. Vastly different. And did you notice how they lowered the age to get the vaccine now? 5 years old, and you can get. Remember how they said it was unsafe to put into a child under the age of 12, I think? Because they have a natural immune system that will kick in. Y'all don't remember that? I do. But yeah, just know that whenever anyone in the United States government's office is supposedly talking to the public, they are actually talking to their Masonic lodge. I don't know why I can't talk today. But you saw how uncomfortable his wife was after she said, "The husband I've known for years," and she just looked real weird at him. Like, moving on, Sway.
Taking blame for inflation, Mr. President?
Taking blame for inflation? No.
Why not?
Because it was already there when I got here, man. Remember what the economy was like when I got here? Jobs were hemorrhaging. Inflation was rising. We weren't manufacturing a damn thing here. We were in real economic difficulty. That's why I don't. Thank you.
Jim Jordan.
The amount of lies these people tell, even though everything's on paper, the amount of lies these people tell. But that's disturbing, but I swear to God, that's disturbing.
Question Brennan today, and he joins us now to tell us more. So, Congressman, what did the former CIA director have to say when you put the screws to him?
He said for a 4-hour interview, Jesse, and he further confirmed that this thing was all political. Understand that Tony Blinken first contacts Mike Morrell and says, oh, what do you think about this laptop issue? And then Blinken later that same day, October 17, 2020, sends Mike Morrell the USA Today article, the story, that story gets put in the very letter that John Brennan, Mike Morrell, and 49 other former intel officials sign on to. And they, again, just didn't sign on as Mike Morrell, private citizen exercising his First Amendment rights, John Brennan, private citizen. They signed on as former acting director of the CIA, former head of the CIA. They used their title. So, yeah, we expect Mr. Goldman talked about public servants. We expect public servants not to use their title to influence an election. And it was so political when it was all done, this talking point they wanted to give Joe Biden for that final debate with President Trump, it was so political. After that debate's over, the campaign calls up Mr. Morrell, thanks him for it. He gets an attaboy from Steve Ricchetti, chairman of the Biden campaign. Sure. So it just further confirmed all that.
So, Congressman, did you ask him why the CIA lies to voters to swing elections to Democrats?
We asked him about what took place in the Publication Review Board, where it looks like someone, based on what Mr. Carrions, another individual who signed that letter, who had a different matter pending in front of that review board, gets called in October by that review board, and they said, your book is fine. Oh, by the way, would you like to sign on to this letter? So a current employee of the CIA was actively soliciting people to sign on to this letter that was used in a total political fashion with all their names associated, so Joe Biden would have a talking point in the debate. Why do you need a talking point if the laptop's not real? If it's all fake and Russian information, why would you need the talking point? And he presented it as if it was all organic. They just Shazam. It just happened out of the goodness of all these individuals' hearts. They wanted to do this as if there was no political motivation whatsoever.
Hey, that dude is real uncomfortable right now.
All right, let's get some more follow-ups. I think you got to bring every single one of those 51 in there and
Mr.
get them on the
next
record.
Week.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Congressman.
You bet. Thank you.
He was uncomfortable. He didn't think old boy was going to tell the truth, man. Listen, the CIA has been in control of the government ever since they killed John F. Kennedy. Like, Oswald had blanks in his guns. The killing shots that hit JFK, they came from inside the car. The dude that was driving the car killed JFK. His own bodyguards killed JFK. Go back and look at that tape. Turn off all the sounds, mute everything, and just look at that tape. And you would pay attention to the drivers. Pay attention to the driver and the passenger. What are they going to do? He reaches over with his left hand with a gun and he shoots the president. The passenger turns around and says, target kill unconfirmed. In other words, JFK was still alive. So he reaches back again and shoots again. And then the passenger turns around and says, kill confirmed. Go back and watch it for yourself. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it on here just so you can't hide from it anymore. You're going to see it. The driver killed JFK and the passenger confirmed it. Oh, the code.
Why do you think they're getting that kind of representation? I mean, it's clearly was aggressive, violent assault.
You suck. You suck. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not wanted. Fuck you. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking.
I don't know what to say. I guess these police officers are mostly indoctrinated as well. They're afraid of the mob.
Because you're a fucking idiot.
I think they're afraid that if they do anything to actually keep law and order, that they'll end up being on the end of this verbal abuse. So it's just cowardice from everybody all around.
People probably want to know, how do you keep your composure?
Fuck you!
What's that?
How do you keep your composure?
Fuck you! 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 Hey! Get the fucking head up there! You son my phone, my purse, my dog. Yes, yes.
Bruh, it is a cult. Did you hear how they were, after everything broke down, they were like, kill him, kill him. It is a cult. It is a literal cult. What more evidence do you need? The LGBTQ plus community is a fucking cult. And anyone who disagrees with this cult is subject to violence. And you saw the police didn't do anything. The police stood right there and allowed the man to be assaulted because it's a cult. And when your cult gets into the U.S. government, I mean, just look at Scientology. It's a cult. It's a cult all the way around, bruh. For real. Like, y'all have to understand, boy, it's right there in your face. They actually said, kill him. Imagine what would have happened if the cameras and the police weren't there. They would have actually killed that man, and then the media would have turned it around and blamed him for his own death. Crazy.
See it? Do you see it? When you see it, feel free to comment.
I've got big balls. Oh, I've got big balls. And they're such big balls. Dirty big balls.
So, yeah. One side sitting like women, the other side sitting like men. It's a cult.
Captivated by a Baltimore mother reading the riot act to her 16-year-old
Here comes the damn
son.
propaganda.
To remove him from the riot,
Propaganda.
we now know her name is Toya Graham, and she's a single mom of 5 girls and a boy.
That was propaganda. That was complete propaganda. But what have we been saying for the past 10 years? That the new KKK is black women. What did the Willie Lynch law says? If you want to control the man and the offsprings, you must control the woman. There you have it. Willie Lynch was the first MK Ultra program. Well, they don't want to talk about that though. All right, Sway.
Boy.
So I'm not allowed to stand in America. No. I'm not allowed to stand in America. I'm not allowed to report in America. He's not allowed to talk to the media. But criminals, rapists, pedophiles, murderers, foreign nationals, millions of them can come across the southern border all day long, and our law enforcement, our government pays for it and facilitates it. I can't even stand on American ground without getting harassed by so-called law enforcement.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? They're going to tear down that wall eventually. If you don't stop them, boy, they're going to tear down that wall. I already see it coming. They're going to tear down that wall. But isn't that funny how you can't even tell the truth about America on American soil? It sounds like a dictatorship. All right, so
Owen Schroyer here for Infowars.com, and behind me is Gate 40, right here in Texas, just outside of El Paso. Gate 40, one of the major ports of entry, except we're not supposed to know about it. So what are we doing here? Well, what goes on behind these gates, whether it's Gate 40 or Gate 42 or many others, is that thousands of illegal immigrants get processed behind these gates before they come into the United States illegally. Border Patrol, Texas DPS, state troopers, they're not stopping them from entry. They're not there as law enforcement or Border Patrol. They're there as the final link in the Biden illegal immigrant chain pipeline.
For a reason.
So why is Border Patrol even there? Why are the state troopers even there? Because they're part of the illegal immigration. I'm not allowed to go over there and film this. I'm not allowed to go over there and ask questions. I'm not allowed to go south of the border. But anybody from any country without any background check can come over that border into the United States of America. Why?
Let's go walk over there and see what we can do. Let's do it. Come on, let's go. It's all right. We're just gonna. Hey, we're making a point. Yeah. I'm still rolling too. Tell people what we're gonna do.
So let's see if we get kicked off of this land. Non-citizens, illegal immigrants, criminals, foreign nationals can come here any dime, any day, and they get pulled out by law enforcement. Let's see if I'm even allowed to film through this gate. Let's see if I'm even allowed to walk through this gate. That sign says, "Do not trespass." All right. Sure, okay, so we're just going to make a point.
Put the mic in space.
So we can have 6 million illegal immigrants that can cross our
them
border.
come
but
over
I can't
here,
go
right?
there. I'm not mad at you. We're just making a point.
Yeah, put the mic in space. Let them talk.
Okay.
Not allowed to talk to the media.
Well, you did just come up and talk to me, though. So I'm not allowed to stand here.
You're not.
But there are how many illegal immigrants over there that are coming in today?
That's okay, right?
So that's okay. Just say it's okay. I know you're not the problem. You're just here to facilitate illegal immigration. It's fine. So I'm not allowed to stand in America.
No.
I'm not allowed to stand in America. I'm not allowed to report in America. He's not allowed to talk to the media. But criminals, rapists, pedophiles, murderers, foreign nationals, millions of them can come across the southern border all day long, and our law enforcement, our government pays for it and facilitates it. I can't even stand on American ground without getting harassed by so-called law enforcement. I'm not mad at you guys. You
So
guys
it's
are
right
just
there in your
doing your
face,
job.
man. But like I said, it's just a distraction. It's a distraction because what they don't tell you is that they're bringing all these Ukrainians over here. What they don't tell you that they're bringing all these Russians over here. What they don't tell you is these Mexicans, they're bringing all these Chinese people over here. What they don't tell you is that all these Mexicans are finna go back anyway. But the illegal immigration is still going on. Why? Because if it's white, it's all right. There has been illegal immigration in this country since the 1950s. Shit, since 1492. Look, there's been illegal immigration here for the longest. But if it's white, it's all right. He didn't say anything about all the Ukrainian immigrants that are coming over here illegally. He didn't say anything about all the Russian immigrants that are coming over here illegally. He didn't say anything about all the damn European immigrants that are coming over here illegally. Why do they want you to focus on Mexico so much? They've been coming over here. No matter the president, they've been coming over here. They've been coming over here for the longest. So why press so hard now? Pay attention, man. I'm telling you, they are going to sit here and they're trying to take all the guns away from our people because they know they have to give reparations. And the Democratic Party, as soon as they give back the land, because their money's worthless, they have to give back by natural law. They have to give back the land, which means they have to give back the gold. They're going to try and steal it again. But it's hard to steal from a people when people got guns. Go look up, go watch Man in the High Castle. It was very hard for the Japanese, and it was very hard for the Nazis. Why? Because we unified and we got guns. And who was the one giving us guns? The Chinese. Do I trust the Chinese? Not worth a damn. I don't trust the Chinese. Not worth a damn. Because it's just trading one enemy for another enemy. That's all that is. We have no allies but ourselves. That's it. But if they are going to help us fight back against this humongous chimera entity, yeah. But we want the land. China buying up all this land illegally, they're not going to keep it because it's ours. So if they start saying trade your gun for reparations, don't you trade not a damn thing. Don't you trade not a damn thing. That's why you need to start buying your guns illegally anyway, so they can't have a record of what's in your house. Because they're finna start kicking down doors. Believe that. What the f does that have to do with anything? Who is the incompetence, the distractions of the Democratic Party, the U.S. government in totality is amazing. But yeah, that was once again another informative, entertaining video reaction from the one and only Fat Man Buddha. And I hope y'all learned something, man, for real, because it's getting crazy. Don't be distracted, bro. Don't be distracted about all these Mexicans and everything. Focus on who's coming over here. And that's the Ukrainians. Nazis. Never forget that the Ukrainians are Nazis. But yeah, man. Be informed, man. Don't just take my word for it. Inform yourself. Stop focusing on the bullshit. I hope Jamie Foxx gets better, but it's all bullshit to me for the simple fact of it's a distraction. And it's a distraction to keep you from looking in your own backyard. Once again, bro, it's been Fat Man Buddha, and I hope y'all having a blessed day, man. Peace.